Hey, just a quick warning for you guys again. There are going to be spoilers here. We're going to be talking about a lot of movies. So if you haven't seen a lot of Disney movies, Marvel and DC movies, and Dragon Ball movies, I would advise you to not listen or skip, or hey, if you don't care about spoilers, listen on. All right, here we go.
Hi everyone, welcome to Always Angry and Yelling, a angry podcast where we shit on whatever we talk about.
I'll never not laugh at that.
I'm your host, Robert, and my co-host,
Quasi. Hey, what's up?
oh, what's up?
How you doing this afternoon?
I woke up, I didn't masturbate, which is a shocker.
Gotta get that
ate
quick
some
nut
cereal.
off before you wake up, though, man. That one good nut.
You cut out horribly, what was that?
I said you gotta get that one good nut.
No good nut.
What
Not
a
good.
pause.
No nut at all.
I'm keeping that pause in. I usually edit out pauses, but that was good. No good. Just pause. No good nut. Like, Jesus, dude. We're starting really hot today. Jesus. Not even angry.
spice.
We're just talking about nut.
Who doesn't
Waking up-
love nut? How
fucking
can
wake
you
up
be
and nut.
angry? I could be angry at a nut.
That's true. How can you be angry after nutting? I mean, I've heard some stories, but I don't get
Like,
it.
I can't believe I nutted at this bitch!
I mean, if you're mad at yourself because you nutted to something that you didn't think that you were into or some shit.
I just feel disgusted in myself and I just closed the tab in tears.
Oh man,
I
like
can't
some
believe-
dudes that are really into this one chick, and then it turns out that chick is trans, and now they're like questioning their whole whole life. Like, am I gay? Do I
Oh
like
no,
penises?
or they just give the person death threats.
Oh yeah, they go real wild and just
Yeah.
do some dumb shit like that. Anyways, we're not talking about this today. That's not our topic.
Well, that's talking about...
This is not what our topic is about.
Today, our topic is movies.
Today, our topic.
Today.
We've gone, the first episode, we were, really clean about things. We've already gone off the deep end, and this is just the second episode. We've already lost our minds.
Our podcast is already canceled.
People are like, oh, sexual. See now? Okay, this is totally unrelated. Before we get into the movies topic. So, when you're publishing stuff like this, they talk about what content is in it. I was like, oh, it's just mature, it's explicit. Now I have to change this one because we have sexually explicit content in it. I have to make sure that they know that, so people don't come in and be like, you guys talked about penises and coming, and it'd be like, yeah, relax.
Quasi. To be fair, I always talk about sexually explicit stuff.
That's true. You are right. So am I. I mean, when we're around each other, this is just what ends up happening.
There's not a time where I don't talk about pussy. There's not a time where I don't talk about vor, and maybe the combination of the two.
Wait, pussy that vores or voring pussy?
Voring pussy. Well, why not both? I want a pussy to vor me whole, killing me instantly. And I want to vor some
birth?
reverse birth. Yeah, I'd be a hey Lana, and I'll be inserting myself in there, but reverse birth.
Oh no! Oh man! So topic. Let's go back to the topic.
I wanted to talk more about pussy and voring, but okay.
Are we gonna change? We're not gonna even be angry now. We're just gonna just ramble about shit.
No, that's fine. Okay, so first movie topic for me, my angry rant is live action Disney movies.
All right.
Now, to any uncultured swine who wants to watch a Disney movie, first of all, fuck you. Crazy, but
yeah, exactly. I was like, this is targeting me specifically.
Live action Disney movies are a special kind of sort where they're based not like original live action Disney movies, when they're based off old animated cartoons movies. So there's always something they fuck up compared to the old one. It's some weird bullshit that they pull out of their ass and make it worse. So, first example, I like to say, the Beauty and the Beast one lots of people had a problem, I think, mainly because of the fucking dress, because, God, that dress is hideous. But,
Really? People are mad about a dress?
people were so angry about fucking Belle's yellow dress in the dancing scene, because it's kinda ugly, not gonna lie. There's way too much detail on everything in this movie. I can't even stare any of the fucking anthropomorphic fucking furniture pieces in the face. Those things are so ugly.
Was it like scary, eerie, too real, detailed kind of shit? Or
it was like, we gotta give everything we gotta give it a kind of realistic face, or it's like, we gotta put so much detail because it has to look like fine art, and it just looks disgusting. Like, we need to let you know this used to be a person.
Right.
But there's also...
Isn't that the thing about Beauty and the Beast?
I mean, yes, he looked like a person, but Lumiere is dead ass just a golden man with candles on his fucking head and hands. It's like, he doesn't look like a fucking candle
Wasn't he
stand.
like a candle, like his face was on the candlestick or some shit like that?
So in the cartoon, his face is the combination of the candle and the stand. I'm looking at it right here.
Right.
But, and he looked like a fucking candle stand.
I brought my fucking notes out for this shit.
No, I got multiple tabs open for all these fucking live-action Disney movies. So you don't even know.
Yo, yes, I like this.
So, yeah, Lumiere's just a golden fucking man. He don't look like a candlestick. He's just a small man with candles on him. And Cogsworth, he's so fucking ugly. He looks like a fucking clock, yes. But there's so much detail. It looks like fucking metal throw-up. Like, holy shit. And his eyes are just black, and they look into your soul. Like, I can't look at any of these fucking anthropomorphic weirdos. They're so hideous.
Oh my gosh.
Also, with Beast, so the concept of the Beast, he's supposed to be ugly and no one will love him, right?
Right.
Like, in the cartoons, like, yeah, you can see that. In the movie, he's so fuckable in the movie. like, damn, I don't even want you to be a man. I want to fuck you how you are.
I want that hairy pussy.
Yes. It's like, the only ugly thing about him was, yeah, his personality, but I could get past that. He's pretty good looking. Just don't open your fucking mouth because your teeth are hideous.
That's what people do in real life, man. They said, your personality is shit, but I'd still fuck.
Yeah, but like, the only thing that was really ugly about him was the fucking teeth, the one scene where he like smiled and his teeth are all rotten.
Or is he British?
He's...
Let me stop.
Yeah, you gotta cut that one out. But he's so fuckable. Like, he has such a human face. He's just so handsome. He's a big, strong man with horns. Who doesn't like a big, strong man with horns? Like,
Me?
there's no... You're straight. Shut up. Beast is too fuckable.
I had to think about that again. You're straight. Like, damn, okay.
Your opinion's invalid.
Is this how gay people feel when people are just like, your opinion doesn't matter, you're gay?
Not gonna lie, sometimes.
Oh,
but
no.
Let's go back to topic. So, I liked some of these live-action movies, like, almost fit the movie to a T. It was just live-action.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Beauty and the Beast, it was pretty, like, side-by-side, like, correct in its how it was presented in the live-action to cartoon and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, for live-action, the live-action Disney movies, and this goes for all of them, including Beauty and the Beast and whatnot, the singing feels unnatural, because it's, like, out of nowhere in a live-action movie, while as a cartoon movie, it's like, oh, yeah, it's, like, singing is because it's all upbeat and lighthearted and whatnot, but live-action movie, this, like, the live-action movies have, like, more of a serious tone to them, I feel like.
Alright, so when they just break out in song, it just kind of feels forced and, like, out of place. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it really does.
That makes
like,
sense.
Like in the Jungle Book live-action movie, like, I love that movie, give me all butt. It was just weird how the one scene where Mowgli is captured by the ape peoples, and fucking I forget the king orangutan man's name, but he's just sitting there talking to Mowgli. He's like, "Hey, give me that red flower, man. I want that red flower," which is fire, because Mowgli a man and man's magic powers to make fire. But then he starts breaking down song and dance. It's like, what? What is fucking orangutan Christopher Walken singing to me right now? Like, this took away all the seriousness, and now it's a fucking comedy. Fucking Christopher Walken breaks out into song and dance. This is such bullshit live actions. Some of these movies are mostly CGI, like Jungle Book. The only live action thing was fucking Mowgli. And maybe that one scene where they showed the fucking little village of people. But it was like from a distance. They were probably fucking CGI too. It was like live.
So it's mostly... So they could have just made a CGI movie remake and it would have been like the same.
It really just would have been the same. It basically would have been the same. Like, you know that the Lion King remake is coming out.
Yeah.
It's a live action Lion King.
Even though it's like 100% CGI.
Yeah, it's like, shut the fuck up. This is a high quality fucking CGI movie.
Yeah, but nobody's gonna go and watch it if they say live. I mean, if they don't say live action, like people will be like, "Oh, you're just remaking it." Okay.
This is a 3D animated movie. That's for children.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm an adult.
Exactly.
I watch live action things.
Yeah, exactly. What adult? What respectable adult watches live
cartoons?
Yeah, exactly.
What?
Who watches cartoons? Nobody.
It's like Into the Spider-Verse when fucking...
Yeah, except for that. That was like the only pass, surprisingly enough.
Because it was Spider-Man.
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Who doesn't like Spider-Man? Even adults. Fucking... It's not live action. Shut up. I don't care about how good it is. So shut up. You're a fucking Avatar movie at this point. Live action. I mean,
which Avatar?
The good one. No, we're not... No, wait, that other one doesn't exist. Shut up.
Hold on. Like, you said the good one. What? There's a lot of avatars that exist in this world. There's the blue people, there's the Last Airbender, there's Korra, and there's that live action Last Airbender.
Talk about the live action. I mean, the live action, the blue people avatar.
Okay.
Like, there was live action.
Because the live action Last Airbender was straight butt.
Wait, that movie doesn't exist, Queasy. I don't know what you're talking about.
But it's live action.
It's live action.
Like the live action Dragon Ball movie.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That doesn't so bad.
I don't know what you're talking about, Queasy. That doesn't exist either.
Oh.
One thing I appreciate about the live action movies over the cartoon, I feel like there are darker tones. Like, fucking Mowgli had to kill that fucking tiger. Like, he straight up murdered that tiger in that live action movie. And, like, yeah, Beauty and the Beast was darker too. Because I think live action is better at making darker tones or whatever.
Mm-hmm. They set a better, they set at least a different kind of tone versus like a cartoon. Because you can get dark tones in cartoons, but when you're aimed at kids, it's harder to convey that tone. But when you have something that's live action, you can easily convey a darker tone with a theme.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
like
get that.
When people are dying, it's like, oh shit.
Yeah, like you can, you can better relate to it since it's an actual person getting killed versus like this random cartoon object where you'll be like, well, it's a cartoon. Who gives a shit?
Yeah. It's like, this thing looks photorealistic. I believe this is dying. Instead of like, oh, it's a cartoon. Why the fuck do I care?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, we're not even gonna talk about the fucking I'm Blue Dabble Dee Dabble Da
Wait,
bitch
what?
ass. I am Blue Dabble Dee Dabble Da Will Smith ass genie.
No!
So ugly!
He looks fucking disgusting, dude. He looks like shit.
He does.
And this is coming from somebody who don't watch Disney movies. What the fuck were they thinking with that shit?
So
he looks like ass, man. Like what the
He
fuck?
looks like a buff blue Gumby. He's disgusting.
Like, why is he most... I don't... Like, they tried to make him buff like he was in the cartoon. And now he just looks like a blob with Will Smith's face on it. Like, what the fuck?
Did you see the other trailer?
There's another trailer?
There's another trailer.
I'll look it up right now.
Okay, yeah. Sometimes he turns himself into like a actual person.
Was it Aladdin trailer 2? I see it here.
Go watch it. Yeah, you can see that he turns himself into a person.
Okay, I see Aladdin got some moves. Oh, he's stealing shit? Oh, okay. They got it looking good, at least. Yeah.
If you see the other CGI shots, it looks just as ass as Genie.
So far, so good.
I think they just did it to be lazy to make Will Smith Genie to be a person. So they had to do less CGI work. I'd rather have a blue fucking man constantly, like in the cartoon. Because he's a fucking genie.
Right.
I want to pick him out from a crowd. I want to see the blue man. I don't want anyone to think any different of the blue man in the group.
Oh man, he looks really... Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. Why is he so buff?
He's
Why
so
is he just a regular person now?
Oh god, Will Smith's gonna sound so weird singing the fucking Genie songs.
Oh yeah.
I can't, but you can't do better than Robin Williams Genie. You
cannot.
You cannot.
I mean, some people said that about the Joker, and there's like that new Joker movie coming out, and that looks pretty good.
Oh yeah, watch the trailer.
They were saying that about Heath Ledger, about no one could top that.
No,
but
there's so many
no one
good
can fucking top Genie.
No one can top Robin Williams.
Yeah.
But there's so many good Jokers though. There's Mark Hamill Joker, which is great. Then there's
only people talk about is fucking what's it called?
Live action.
Yeah,
Dark
live
Knight.
action.
That Joker is pretty fucking good, but still, there's other
people
good
nut
Jokers.
to that Joker, dude.
They really do.
I will say this Aladdin movie looks pretty dope. Besides Genie, it looks visually fucking pleasing to me. But I'm like just a scumbag normie who doesn't. Is it even normal to not watch? No, I'm like the outlier here who doesn't watch Disney movies, so it looks interesting to me. I can't be mad about that.
Mm.
And that's just because I'm the abnormal person here.
Yeah.
But Will Smith looks like shit.
Will Smith does look like shit, and if Disney didn't fuck over Rob Williams, they could have had just Robin Williams' voice on top of that movie and the CGI Genie. And that movie would have had my ticket sold immediately. But now I won't even go see it.
Damn. Rip.
I'll just wait till it's free on Netflix. Or when Disney forces out the streaming service.
Yeah. Streaming services are the wave.
Yeah. Netflix set the standard for streaming services. Mm-hmm. But, there's so much fucking shit about the Mulan live-action movie.
There's a Mulan live-action movie coming out, too.
Yes,
they're just making every fucing... When is the Toy Story live-action movie coming out?
Oh, God, live-action.
That'd be
live
so
action.
Bad. Fucking mini-human, fucking Woody and Buzz and shit.
The toys are gonna look exactly the same, though.
Nah, they'll be like human aspects.
If Woody looks like a fucking small human, I will storm into Disney HQ and slaughter them all.
You want him to have the big ass topply head and shit?
He's a fucking toy. Of course I do.
There's a snake in
There better be snakes in this boot. Buzz better have a big ass fucking dome.
Fucking lopsided ass having head you want him to have.
Yes, I want his head to be bigger than his fucking torso, like it actually is. They fucking touch one hair on Woody's head, I swear to God.
Better have that Andy on that big ass boot too. No, it's gonna be fucking Marston from Red Dead. That's just gonna be
in a fucking Woody and Buzz Lightyear suit, and that's the live action part. Around in suits and make them CGI them super small.
Oh my gosh. A lot of green screen.
But yeah, the fucking Mulan live action, I believe I've seen some like press things that they're like removing the royal guide that trained all the soldiers in the cartoon movie, and they're like,
they can't sing the man song?
No, they're not. I mean, they better not remove the man song, which is arguably the best song in the movie.
But it's sexist to say that shit, so they will retcon.
This is fucking the whole point of the movies that women can't go to war. Mulan breaks that fucking standard.
And people are still gonna be mad about that shit.
Fuck those snowflakes. What? This is like fucking old ass fucking Japan shit. Or China. This is old ass China.
Your racist is showing.
God damn it. I'm not racist. So people know.
Yeah, he's talking to a black person right now, so he can't hear.
This is old as China. Mm-hmm. The whole point is that only men could go to war. Mm-hmm. And
Mulan making a social political statement, yes.
Yeah, she's making a social political statement. She's the Rosa Parks of China.
Oh my god. I didn't take my head away. Oh my god.
But they're cutting out the general guide that Mulan ends up, like, they end up being a thing, but they're, like, removing his character and putting some other dickbag that we don't know of. And it's like, why? What's the point of this? What's the point?
Because he can't make a man out of them, apparently.
What? Nah, they better make a man out of Mulan. Mulan better be a trans man.
Oh, no.
Non-binary.
They, or Vim?
Go by Jim pronouns. Mm. Someone's gonna get angry, think I'm actually making fun of them. Yeah. But, and also, they better have Eddie Murphy fucking
as
dragon.
The dragon? Yeah.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy Mushu. I don't even care if Eddie Murphy has to wear a fucking dragon onesie with red face paint. Eddie Murphy better be in that fucking movie. I swear to God, now they're gonna get fucking Will Smith again.
No. What they're gonna do is it's gonna be a whole dragon body. It's gonna be Eddie Murphy's face CGI.
No! They might actually do that. No! It's gonna look like the fucking Netflix Jungle Book movie.
Oh my god.
Did you see what the Netflix Jungle Book looks like?
There's a Netflix Jungle Book?
Yeah, it looks horrifying.
Okay.
No, look. I'm gonna show you.
Oh, you're gonna send me something?
So, all the animals have, like, realistic human faces on it.
Oh.
It's disgusting.
Ready to receive whenever you're ready.
How do I say it? I'll save as a link. I don't know how to save the picture because I'm bad at computer.
It's fine. That's why I do the heavy lifting for the podcast.
Yeah, I don't know computer. Here's the link to the Google. Look through all those fucking animals.
Okay. What?
Look at those animals. They look disgusting.
Ew!
Yeah, they have human faces.
Were they? Ew! No! No! Oh, it's because they had the actors actually act with their human faces.
Yeah.
And made them animal. No!
Yeah.
Ew!
It looks disgusting.
Ew! That's fucking nasty. I need them to not.
That is the wrong way to do live action.
That's animals. That's a no for me, dog.
They're gonna do that with Donald Glover and Lion King. There's gonna be his face on Simba's body.
I just want to see Simba doing This Is America now.
This is Africa. This is the Africa. This is the Pride Lands. Don't get you slipping now. Don't get you slipping now. There's a hyena. Don't get you slipping now.
Jumping off cliffs now?
Run over my father now?
Oh, man. Long live the king. Fucking it's my favorite Disney movie. At least I've seen Pocahontas, Mulan, and The Lion King, and like Toy Story, and maybe a couple of other Disney movies. But fucking those three, Mulan, Toy Story, and Lion King, definitely my favorites.
Songs are so fucking good, and they're turning all of it into live action.
Yeah.
And they're doing pretty mediocre at it.
And they're doing some crazy things with Toy Story 4 or whatever is going on with that one.
Oh yeah, Woody's gonna have a fucking existential crisis, and I'm not ready for that. I'm already in an existential crisis.
No, I like it. I like it because See, with me, Toy Story was so good because Toy Story 3 was perfect. It was me and a bunch of my high school senior friends. We went to see it, and we got so caught up in it because Andy was going to college, and so were we. And it was like, our hearts, why? So now, existential crisis time, and it's like, yep, this is us right now. I like this. This is too real, but I need this in my life.
Toy Story knows their fucking consumer so well. The movies are growing up with the consumer.
Yes, and it's fucking great. There's not a lot of media that does that. That
is why Toy Story has near perfect scores around Tomatoes.
Mm-hmm. I think the movies are great.
I think the only one that doesn't have perfect score is 3, and it's at 98 or something.
It's still good. 3 was good. Yeah,
it was still pretty good.
I like 3.
Fucking Buzz Lightyear was Spanish. There's equal representation in it. And Mr. Potato Head was a tortilla. Yeah, Spanish representation. Go Toy Story.
You got anything else for your CGI movies, my guy?
Disney needs to be stopped, and we need to take over the corporation.
That's
Oh yeah, Eddie Murphy better be in Mulan, or I will burn down the
They gotta
Disney
do what
HQ.
we said earlier, man.
Yeah, put him in a dragon
on
onesie.
the CGI dragon body.
Eddie Murphy face, dragon body. Make it the Netflix Jungle Book with Mushu.
It looks so bad, dude. What is that? What am I looking at?
Stop looking at the Netflix Jungle Book.
I can't. It's in my tab. I can't click the extra.
It's so ugly. It'll haunt you for the rest of your days now.
It's so bad. Oh man.
Go ahead. Go to your topic. I'm done.
Oh gosh. All right. So I'm not going to be talking about a general topic. I mean, I kind of will because, oh my god. So I recently saw, thanks to some kind gentleman who leaked it on YouTube, the recent Dragon Ball Z, or Dragon Ball Super, excuse me, the new Dragon Ball Super movie with Broly in it, and holy shit. Here I go again with some Dragon Ball bullshit. So I don't know how caught up into the lore you are. But there's there's a lot of shit. There's just shit. So apparently I wasn't fucking caught up with the lore either. So when I was writing some shit down so I could actually get my thoughts down concisely, I realized that I didn't know some shit because shit just retcons exist and I didn't realize it. So me watching it as a person who didn't know some of these lore retcons, I was like, what the fuck am I looking at with some of the shit? But then when I took like 30 minutes to actually look up some shit to try to align what I knew already with what's been established, I was like, what the fuck? So they had this weird retelling of like the original story that I didn't know existed called Dragon Ball Minus or some shit. And it basically just retells the origins of like Bardock and Frieza bodying the whole planet and all that shit. And I didn't know that it existed. But in this lore, Bardock was not a total dickhead. He loved his wife, and he loved this kid. What? Like, okay. So all of that was established in the movie. And I was just like, where the fuck did this shit come from? Because I didn't know that this was established ahead of time. And I feel like normal people who watch Dragon Ball shit wouldn't know this either. At least, I don't know. Unless you're really into it, then you would know that Dragon Ball Minus shit existed. But for me, I didn't know it existed until, someone told me about it, but I didn't know about it. I thought it was just like some side story bullshit that I didn't need to know, but apparently it's like actual lore shit.
Oh no.
They established, like, they had a TV special fucking years ago about how Goku's dad was this big bad dickhead of a Saiyan. They were fucking ruthless people.
Weren't Saiyans just dickheads in general?
Yeah.
They were
that was what established. There are fucking warrior race. That's what Vegeta said that shit all the time.
They go and conquer planets.
Warrior race.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Anyways, warrior race, merkin people, whatever. it was kind of in the movie. Like, yeah, they were working for Frieza and his dad King Cold, and it was alluded that they did some fucked up shit. And there was like a scene where they had Vegeta and Raditz as kids on a planet where they bodied everybody and all that shit. Yeah, whatever, blah blah blah. But the Saiyans seemed way more emotional, which it's not a negative per se, but it was just such a contrast to what they established ahead of time and them being really fucking ruthless and shit. Yeah. So I was just like, what am I watching? Who are these people who are like cosplaying as Saiyans and actually humans with a fucking butt plug tail in their ass? Like, this is not what I know about them. This is really weird. But it was only because they redid the lore. Like, Akira Toriyama decided, hey, I'm gonna redo all this shit because fuck you, I made this shit, this is mine, so I can do what I want. So the only real ruthless, like straight up ruthless people or Saiyans in the movie were Paragus, Broly's father, and King Vegeta, Prince quote unquote Vegeta's father. They were the only two ruthless ones. At one point in the movie, Broly and Prince Vegeta are both in their little pods next to each other. King Vegeta comes up, he's like, what the fuck is this motherfucker doing next to my kid? And then the scientists and like doctors are like, yo, this kid is strong. His power level is like 10,000. And I don't know Dragon Ball power levels, so anyone who knows all the numbers, I couldn't give a shit. Don't even try me with that. It's so pointless to me. I don't want to hear it. But apparently 10,000, I'm guessing, was really fucking strong.
Yeah, for a baby, yeah, it's really fucking strong.
I mean, yeah, it's over 9,000, and that's the meme. So yeah, it's fucking 10,000. Yeah, he's super duper strong. So King Vegeta was jealous or some shit and was like, well, fuck this baby. I'm gonna send him to one of the worst planets. Go fuck yourself. Paragus comes up. He's like, why are you doing this to my kid? He could be good for the Saiyans. He could be good for us. And King Vegeta, I don't even think he did it out of concern. He just did it because, no, my son is going to be the strongest, you piece of shit. Go fuck you and your son. So then Paragus was like, nah, fuck you. I'm going to steal a damn ship and make sure my son is good because I know he's going to be like a fucking murderer. And basically Paragus only went to go save his son, not even out of love, just because he was like, this motherfucker is strong. I need this in my life because I ain't that fucking strong. And this is like my trump card. So this motherfucker, like, ever since then, hated King Vegeta because he sent his fucking meal ticket to a planet to die. And I thought, that's cool because, okay, these are the only two ruthless Saiyans. Everybody else, bitch made. Everybody else, bitch made. Bardock was supposed to be this hard ass, didn't give a fuck, didn't give a shit about nothing. He's over here crying about his little kid. Like, they retconned Goku because he was like a baby when he got sent to Earth. To destroy it. But in the movie and Dragon Ball Minus or whatever, he was like 3 years old and he was like 3 and he could at least like move around and kind of understand what was going on. At least they kept the fact that he got fucking brain damage and some shit and then wasn't evil because of the brain damage. That's never, no one really talks about the fact that this man has literal brain damage and is probably actually mentally handicapped because he hit his fucking head.
Mean, it could just be, amnesia.
Amnesia? He forgot to be evil?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. With Dragon Ball, that could actually be a thing. But they retcon they retcon so much about like the origins. Bardock doesn't even get his stupid bullshit. I can see the future powers after murdering an entire planet of future seeing people. He just had an inkling. He was like, something's fishy going on. I don't know what Freeze is planning. And then he realizes it and it's like, oh, he's gonna murder us. Shit. I gotta fucking send my son to some planet. I'm gonna send him to Earth, whatever that planet is, and maybe he'll be okay.
Literally just son. Superman.
Yeah, they just changed his fucking origins to Superman instead of slightly kind of Superman. It was just straight up, you're Superman now. You are Kal-El. Why?
Our planet's dying, I need to send you off to save you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no. Why? I wanted fucking ruthless Bardock who didn't give a shit, who was only about to murder Frieza, not even because for his son or his Well, kind of for its people, but mostly because go fuck yourself, Frieza. We real people. This is real shit. Saiyans, motherfucker. That's kind of how he was. And this one, it was just like, we have to preserve. We have to, And I'm like, dude, where's the ruthlessness coming from? Even when the planet gets destroyed, like, Raditz and Vegeta are just like, whatever, fuck it, who cares? Like, they're both just like, whatever, it's gone. I can't worry about that shit. And I'm not sure if that was because that's how they legit felt, or if that was just them, like, putting up a front, which I guess was kind of good, because it's kind of ambiguous whether or not they actually cared or not, or if they were just, like, saving face in front of the adults. The adults were fucking scared and just, like, shocked that their whole home planet is gone. The kids were like, but we're a warrior race. Why the fuck would we care about that? Whatever, we're alive. And the adults are just kind of like, ugh.
Quotation home planet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, don't they have other planets that they conquered?
Yeah, but they conquer it for Frieza so he can, like, sell it and shit.
Okay,
like, that was
so I
the
guess
idea.
they all migrated to planet Vegeta.
Yeah, like, so before they got, like, eaten up by the Frieza Force, they were just conquering planets for themselves and doing whatever the fuck they wanted. Then Frieza came in and said, I can profit off of this. And
oh god, you're breaking up horribly.
Not on my end.
It's might end up being trash.
So, yeah, they would just conquer planets and just do things on their own. And then Frieza decided to be like, oh, I can use this to my advantage. But then he was like, oh, they're kind of wild. And then he started hearing rumors about Super Saiyan and Saiyan gods, and he got kind of scared. And he was like, it's probably just bullshit, but I'm still going to murder them anyway because I don't need these monkeys doing all this stuff and blah, blah, blah. But, I mean, it pretty much follows the somewhat of what was originally established. But I know some people are just going to be like, well, Akira Toriyama didn't come up with the original TV special for Bardock and blah, blah, blah. And
so it's not canon.
Yeah, so it's not technically his canon, so he can do whatever he wants with it. And I mean, I'm not saying that what he established wasn't good. I thought, looking back and after watching the movie again, I was like, you know what? This depiction of the Saiyans is fine. It gives them more nuance. They're not just mindless. They have more complex emotions. They're not just big memes. That's fine. But big memes was good too. Like, big memes is what was established. Big memes is what you grew up with. So all you think of is big meanies. But now they're not just dickheads anymore. They're dickheads with hearts, which is fine, but not what I knew. So originally going into it, it was just like, what the fuck am I looking at?
This is why I fucking hate the concept of making movies for animes or whatnot, even though they're not canons. Like,
yeah, but this movie is technically canon. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know, but like all the other past fucking Dragon Ball movies that aren't
canon. Yeah,
that aren't canons. Like, it makes a debate. It's like, to some people it's canon, to some people it's not. It was like, why even make those movies just for fun? Just why not make them canon?
Yeah, I guess, but I'm kind of glad they didn't make some of it canon.
But don't you want Bio Broly?
Oh no, that's actually a meme. So, so I have this friend who plays Dragon Ball Fighters, and it's just like people are always like, "Oh, what character do you want in?" And I would always say Bio Broly just to fuck with people. I just be like, when are we getting Bio Broly? And they're just like, shut the fuck up. And I'm like, but Bio Broly. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad some of those stuff isn't canon, but it's just like, what the fuck?
Like,
go ahead. No,
like, fucking, what's his name? Android 13 movie? That movie was pretty good, I thought.
The dude who turned into like a blue skin orange hair Super Saiyan?
The trucker.
With the trucker hand.
The android trucker that absorbed the other androids.
Yeah, and then they had that short black pimp one. He wasn't black. Wait, hold on. He was purple or whatever the fuck his color was.
Yeah, he was.
And he was like an alcoholic. Purple. Like, thank you, Japan. I know how you feel about black people now.
He had that big old lips. Didn't he have an afro also?
Yes, he had a fucking afro, big pink ass lips, and he was black drinking alcohol out of a fucking flask.
Well, it was.
And he was an android.
It was representation, please.
Yeah. Here's what all black people look like, right? Yes, you Japanese fucks. That's what we all look like.
Yeah?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Isn't, what's his name?
Why was he so short?
Why is he so short? He's very short. He's a fucking.
Who
I think
makes
he's
such
shorter
a
than
black?
Krillin.
Like I couldn't even like. Who made him? Like Doctor Giro or some shit?
Dr.
That was his name.
Giro. Yeah,
What
Dr.
a
Giro.
racist piece of shit. Fuck Doctor
But
Giro,
but
bitch
they were
ass.
actually no wait. Were they?
Like
I think
actual
they were
real
actual
people
people. I
or some
thought
shit.
they were actual real people that made into androids.
I don't even understand if they're cyborgs or not. Like technically cyborgs.
They're technically cyborgs because Dragon
What is
Ball
this random
Bridge.
short ass black alcoholic doing in Japan, anyways?
They're gonna beat the shit out of Goku.
Or whatever the fuck land.
The before he was an android.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, his fucking origin story.
he
Now I
had
want his
a-
origin fucking story.
He went over because on his Tinder profile he matched up with a Japanese girl and they went and fucked and then Dr. Giro killed him and made him into an android and that's his origin story.
Yeah, okay.
It's canon now.
It's canon now, yeah.
It's
We
canon
can make
now.
our own canon. That's what people told me.
Yeah.
When I was
See?
arguing about the canon, they're like, just make your own. I was like, that's not how this works. But
The
I'll do
canon
it.
wasn't in Akira Toriyama, it was in our hearts all
Oh
along.
my fucking god. So, earlier I was saying how Paragus was one of the only ruthless Saiyans and shit. He like bodies a dude just so him and his son can survive and shit. And I thought that was cool. That shit was fucking cold, but like all that shit made sense. Okay. King Vegeta, Paragus hated because he fucking threw his son on this planet where he should have died.
Uh-huh.
I get that. Years later, they survive, him and his son. Meet up with Frieza again. Go to Earth. Find Vegeta and Goku. Paragus sees Vegeta, and he just resembles his dad so much, he loses his fucking mind. And he's just like, Broly, smash, like fucking Hulk. And Broly goes to smash, and it's like, why the fuck are you mad at the prince? Actually, now he's the king because technically speaking, his dad died. I don't know why he calls himself the prince anymore. But why the fuck are you mad at the prince of all motherfucking Saiyans when he had nothing to do with his fucked up father trying to murder your kid? Like, what? Why are you mad? Why is he mad? Why is he mad? Tell me why he's mad. Why are you mad still? Years.
It's only a game.
Literal fucking years. Like 40-some years, maybe. I don't even know how many years. Dragon Ball fucking timeline, stupid. But, like, let's say it's like 30-some years. And you still salty? You're gray. You had black hair when you left. You're grayed up. Why the fuck you still mad? And you're mad at the sun? I get it. I think it was the whole, I'm mad because you're the reason why King Vegeta wanted to do this in the first place, so I'm gonna fucking murder you like he tried to murder my kid, I guess, is his mindset. But damn, nigga, like, come on. Like, no, calm down. You're okay. You need to pull back. Just go back. It's not like he even cared about his son like that. He just wanted him because he was strong. Like I said, he was ruthless. This man had a fucking shot collar on Broly, because Broly would just get mad, and you know how Broly gets. His whole character is
in the new movie of the shot collar?
Roar. What's that?
In the new movie of the shot collar also?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's even worse because it's a literal shot collar. It's like a dog collar. Electricity and shit just starts splurting out. Just so he can calm down.
The original Broly movie. It was just he has a crown and a necklace to suppress his powers.
Yeah. In this one, it was, I shocked the fuck out of him so he can calm down.
How do you get that? How do you get a shot collar?
What the fuck? Where did he get a shot collar from?
It's
Why
like
was there just a shot collar on that ship? They crash landed and were just deserted on that island. He fucking fashioned himself a damn shot collar.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, but I don't know. So they start fighting, right? And Vegeta goes into Super Saiyan because for whatever reason, these motherfucking Saiyans are so, that's just so annoying that they go, I'm gonna go Super Saiyan first, and then I'm gonna go into my other form, instead of just like, let me start stronger. I know it's for story reasons. No one's gonna watch if they just immediately go to the strongest shit. But it's still the dumbest shit I ever watched. When they're like, oh, I have all this pride, I'm gonna fight you in my weak form, then fight you in my little stronger form, and then get a little stronger, and then get a little stronger so we can get to the climax and nut. Oh, fusion. But he goes Super Saiyan, then he goes God Super Saiyan, and then Goku takes over, and he does the same shit. Like, motherfucker, did you not just see Vegeta having a hard time with him in his God form? Why the fuck didn't you just start in your God form? No,
Like
they had to do the whole build up again for the second time. I understand the
had to-
first one. Why are you doing it twice? Why
They
you
had
doing
to
it
test
twice?
his power. They had to test his power.
Fuck
Crazy.
Goku and his testing people's powers. Fuck Vegeta for doing it too. Fuck that. Just ball out. Ball out. Fuck him up. Like in Resurrection F, when Vegeta was like, I'm blue. Fuck you, Frieza. Boom, boom, boom. Do that shit again. That shit was dope. Nah, they need to do this build-up bullshit.
Yeah.
It's like, stop sandbagging. That's like, stop. But it's whatever. Like, it's fine. Whatever.
Is it fine? Is it fine?
So,
Is it fine
so
that
like,
they constantly test people's power? Then they go from Super Saiyan to Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, and just skip all the in between.
I'm just glad that Super Saiyan God got some shine again, because I like that form more than blue. It looks better visually.
It does look better.
And not just because it's red and I like the color red more than I like the color blue, even though I like both of those colors. I like a lot of colors. The red, just like the fire aura and all that shit, looks so much better than just being blue. The blue fire just looks like nothing. The red fire looks dope.
Intimidating, and it's like it's like red's is the color red, like is like the color for like strength and power.
Yeah,
and it's like
blue is way more calm than subdued and shit like that. So
yeah, exactly. So it's like red
even though
makes more
technically
sense.
speaking, blue flames are hotter than red flames. So technically
They're fucking energy. It's just energy radiating from them. Their energy color could be whatever the fuck they want it to.
Yeah, shit could be fucking doodle brown, and they'll still fucking body people.
Yeah,
Doesn't
exactly.
matter. Okay, they established lore fusion in the show. You can dance. You can put on some earrings. In Super, they put on the earrings. That was the first thing they did. In Z, the first thing they did was dance. The only people that danced were the two kids in Z, and the earrings were for the dads. They established the earrings again for the dads in Super, and they retconned a thing about it, because before they were like, oh, this is permanent, and then they retcon and go, actually, we're just stupid, and it's only permanent for the Kais or the Kaioshens or whatever their names are, but it's not permanent for everyone else. It's a 30-minute lock, kind of like the dance. So whatever. That was established. I don't give a shit. The whole idea with the fusions, though, was that while the dance can provide a warrior that's exceptionally powerful in general, the earrings can provide someone who's stronger, period.
Yes.
That was like the idea. Now, it's up in the air which one's stronger. So they established Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, which is the earring combo. Vegito, stupid strong. But at the time, Goku and Vegeta weren't as strong as they are now with their new fusion dance Gogeta. So technically speaking, Gogeta is stronger than the presented Vegito. But someone could argue that Vegeta would still be stronger than Gogeta. But it's just the wording behind their power level shit when it comes to shit like fusion doesn't make any fucking sense. Because it's just not explained. They also established with the dance, everything has to be in sync, including your power level. At no point in the movie did they actually establish whether or not Vegeta and Goku are at the same level. I think they are. I think they finally are at the same level, because when they did the dance, they didn't do any bullshit about you have to balance your power levels out. So I guess they have the same base power level now or something. But they never established it, but whatever. Super strong Gogeta. But here's something that I don't know. They didn't explain this either. In Resurrection F, when Frieza came back and he was golden, he didn't know how to control his power level. He was just going all out, and it was basically his Super Saiyan transformation Or like his Super Saiyan 3 transformation, and everybody knows Super Saiyan 3 is fucking garbage because it's just super strong, drains all your energy. No point in using it ever. No point in using it. Even though dumbass Goku used it once just because, oh, this is a shitty form. I need to use it for some dumbass reason. Golden Frieza established in F to not know how to control it. Yes, time passes, and apparently Frieza trains the fuck out of it because he had to have, because this man lasts from what some people say an hour and what can actually be up to 3 hours in this golden form fighting fucking Broly. So what ends up happening is Goku and Vegeta do the dance fuck up. They have to wait 30 minutes for the fusion to run out or expend a lot of power for it to run out, which I don't know why they didn't do that, because it's been established that if you're in a fused form and you use a stupid amount of power, your fusion timer goes down, but they didn't do that apparently. So they had to wait 30 minutes to fuse again. But something that was established in the lore was that you have an hour to fuse again. You can't immediately fuse again. So either that's not real and that's a fake fan thing, or they spent 3 hours because they failed twice, so that's an hour, and then they had to wait for 2 hours. So they spent over 3 hours doing this motherfucking dance shit, and Frieza was getting fucking destroyed by Broly. This man was getting fought for 3 fucking hours? And even if you take out the whole hour of resting period, an entire hour in that golden form? Really? That man is that strong now? It's just, what? What's going on? I just don't like the fact that you don't know what the fuck is happening. Because shit's just happening. And there's no explanation. Like, explain shit to me, please. It was pretty. It was nice. Things looked cool. I liked it in the end. Like, after I watched it the second time, I was like, this is actually not that bad. And I don't even fucking like Super. But man, it was a fucking pain trying to keep up with lore and all that bullshit. It's just, Dragon Ball is the hardest shit to try to understand. It's hard as fuck, dude. There's no point in trying to figure shit out. Shit's just like, whatever. But I mean, all in all, even with those problems, yeah, it was fine. It was a Dragon Ball movie. Can't be that mad about it. Broly's real now. At least he's not fucking mad. Okay. This is not even this ain't even the original Broly movie. I'm about to roast the original one. I mean,
the original one was dumb.
How are you a fucking kid and you hear another baby crying next to you and you hate it so much that you turn into an adult and somehow know his motherfucking name, and that's your trigger? His name, not him crying. His name triggers you? What? You stupid bitch? How do you know this? Motherfucker. That didn't make any fucking sense. How?
My boy was like a day or two old also.
How the fuck do you know? You're a child. The only thing that should trigger you is another child crying, not the name of the motherfucker who was crying. Kakarot, 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 Kakarot. No, bitch. You should be mad at. That should be your trigger, motherfucker. But anyway, at least Broly is just big dumb in the new movie. He's just big dumb. He's like big dumb Goku, basically. That's it.
Oh, he's canonically a dumbass?
I mean, he got no formal, education. He just was fighting with his dad. He doesn't speak much, and he understands enough, I guess.
But he's still fucking.
Yeah, he's still fucking. Whatever her name is, Chi-Lai or something.
I don't know, but she green and she's thick.
She green, she got that short hair, and she getting that big Broly dig. Their children are going to be crazy. Holy. Half whatever she is, half Saiyan. Oh, man.
What? Is there a scene where she's putting the top on? What?
Yes.
What the fuck?
You got to see them titties, boy.
Yeah.
All right. I think it's time. I think I'm good.
Oh, I have a question, though.
Okay, before we go on.
So what happens when the fusion's over? They just separate right next to each other, right?
Yeah.
So what happens if you like bury them underground as they're fused? So like it's super packed tight, and then the fusion's over, and they separate.
Let's move on because
No, it's a good question. Akira Toriyama, I need answers right now.
it's like magic bullshit, dude.
But like, do they just get squished to death in the ground? Like,
They
or
probably
like,
expand so much so that they just exist in the ground.
they exist, but it's so packly tight. Did he like just take away the mass of the ground and it just evaporates?
I don't think.
Or like,
Hey, man, Newton's laws, man. Matter cannot be created nor destroyed. I think they just fucking push the shit out of the matter.
it's so packly tight. Like, what if they were in cement, like hard cement?
Well, they're
And they
fucking
separate.
dead, then I don't think separating even matters. They're fucking dead.
No, what his head's just sticking out. Let's just say that, and it's like he separates. It's like what is
It probably
are they-
defies all logic, and they just fucking separate outside of it. That's
Dragon
what I'm
Ball
gonna assume.
defies all logic.
Yeah, so they're gonna separate outside of it.
Also,
You'd
they
be
should put
They're gonna just laugh and say, haha, you stupid cuck, I can just fucking separate outside of this when my fusion's over.
They should
Drain
put-
their own energy and just...
they should put Fat Gogeta into Dragon Ball Fighters. Just saying.
Oh my god.
Listen, Dragon
That'd be
Ball
such a fucking
Fighters.
troll.
Dragon Ball Fighters needs the same roster as Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Because
That was a
that,
good game.
that roster was insane.
Yeah. Literally everyone to that
Literally
point.
everyone. Literally everyone, even in GT.
Yep.
Literally everyone.
They had everyone to that point of Dragon Ball lore. If they made another Budokai Tenkaichi, oh my god, it'd be too many characters, dude.
They're not gonna have GT though. Because it's
They
not
would put
canon.
GT. They would
They
still.
won't.
They're still putting GT shit in the games and shit. And
Are they?
fighters, they have Kid Goku from GT.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
Well,
Akira
then.
Toriyama knows what the fuck he's doing. He's like, yo, these characters make money still. Like, Super Saiyan 4 is still one of the best transformations in the fucking story.
It really is.
My two favorite transformations are Super Saiyan 4 and Super Saiyan God, the original one. Those two are my favorite. Because Super Saiyan God, you retain your normal form, you're just strong as shit, and have that fiery aura. And then Super Saiyan 4 is just like, you're just a fucking monkey, dude. Like, that
Yeah,
shit's
it's
just
like-
dope.
It's like your grade 8 form fused with your original humanoid form.
Yeah.
Because you like conquered both,
Yep.
basically.
You have harnessed the power of Great Ape and Super Saiyan and condensed it into this badass looking form.
Yeah, it looks so fucking cool.
It's so good. It's so
Yeah.
good.
It is good.
Okay.
Big sad they retconned it, but yeah.
Maybe
Uh,
not. Technically, canonically, timeline wise, is before GT events.
So GT could still be canon if they choose to?
Yeah, if they somehow retcon Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue.
Oh yeah, because they'll have to go Super Saiyan God and GT or some shit.
Yeah. Or if
How'd
they
they try-
if Akira Toriyama just redoes GT, I'll nut. Because then it'd be like, yes, then Super Saiyan 4 exists and is somehow stronger than God.
Well, they turned Super Saiyan God as a grade 8.
Oh no, Super Saiyan 4 is probably actually retcon now that I think about it. It doesn't
Yeah.
make sense. It doesn't make
Yeah.
sense. that
Goodbye,
it
Super
exists
Saiyan
still.
4.
What a good fucking transformation. God damn.
Yep, goodbye.
Ah,
It's in the air. Poof, there it is.
fuck.
Akira Toriyama sitting there laughing at your tears.
I'm crying,
He
man.
fucking hates you. He hates all of his fans.
Oh, man.
Okay, next topic.
Alright, let's get into this next stuff.
Okay, next topic is the current trend of superhero movies, specifically the two big boys of the industry, Marvel and DC.
Oh, man. Where do we even start with this?
So,
Have you seen that
I
Captain
was-
Marvel movie?
Have I seen Captain Marvel, you said?
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
So how was it?
It was a Marvel movie. It was okay. I didn't think it was the best film, but I thought it was watchable. And it's
That's
I
good.
guess-
Because I saw
yeah.
the trailers and it did not look watchable for me. Looked like another fucking Captain America movie. I was like, what's up with these Captain movies and looking whack to me?
The Captain movies whack.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was alright. It was watchable.
Okay.
Marvel movies have a trend. They do.
The fucking outline of a Marvel movie, yeah.
Yeah, there's an outline to Marvel movie. Almost every Marvel movie fits the same outline.
Yeah, especially origin ones. They are like,
Yes.
here's your prototypical origin story Marvel movie.
Yeah, it's like person has traumatic event, gets powers, learns how to use powers, and then at the end fights big baddie, and like
Might have a little internal struggle with the
has
power or some
has an
bullshit.
internal struggle. Yeah, and then the sequel to that movie is like they're feeling themselves up or something, and then they get
some
humbled.
new big bad comes and is like, you ain't shit. And it's like, oh shit, I ain't shit.
Yep, and then they have to reevaluate themselves and go and beat the shit out of them or something.
So dumb. Makes me think of Iron Man 2. I saw that shit in theaters. That was so weird. Mr. Man with the whips coming
the
at
whip
him.
man.
Whiplash.
What was his vendetta again?
I don't fucking remember, man.
I don't remember. It was so long.
I just remember this motherfucker coming in with the whips and then Tony bringing out the fucking suitcase and then putting that shit on his hand. And I was like, damn, that shit looks fucking dope. And then him slapping the shit out of him with the fucking electric whips. Hold on. I think it was Tony's dad or something fucked over Mr. Whiplash, whatever the fuck his name's dad.
His name was Whiplash, yeah. Oh,
yeah,
the dad,
he fucked with his dad's, like, technology or some fucking business, and then he was like, now I'm gonna come at you with my dad's fucking business shit and fuck you up, ha ha ha.
Yeah. That man went into the middle of a NASCAR track just to whip that fucking car in half.
Fuck out of him.
Yes.
He beat the shit out of him.
Yeah. Captain Marvel fit the same outline, but it was weird because she was technically supposed to be, she's very overpowered.
Yeah, she's supposed to be OP. She's supposed to be Superman, excuse me.
In the movie, they suppressed her, so she thought she was not just shit with some rinky-dink power. And then she just burst out of nowhere near the end of the film and destroys everything. But it did fit the same theme of traumatic event happened, so now she has power. She has eternal struggle and finds out who she is, and then bodies something. And it was the same outline. Also, so I think Marvel movies, I love the comedy in Marvel movies. I think sometimes they take it too far and make it the whole movie. Like Guardians of the Galaxy, it worked because that's what it established itself as.
Yeah, that was good. That was definitely good.
Captain Marvel, it tried so hard to have serious tones, but at every opportunity they had, they took it to be comedy. To have some sort of comedic relief. And it just took away all the seriousness and all the seriousness of the situation. It kind of ruined the movie how funny it was, if that makes sense.
Right.
Like, I fear other Marvel movies try to do the same thing, but they don't go as hard as they normally do.
The last, besides Avengers, Marvel movie I remember watching was Doctor Strange. And it had its comedy stuff, but it was done well. I don't think it was like shoehorned in or kind of forced. But from what you are talking about, they tried to put too much in to make it like, haha, Marvel movies not as dark as DC. Yuck, kind of shit.
It's like, I don't mind if even a dark movie has some sort of humor. Just don't let the humor take over. It's when you're trying to make a movie something else, shoehorn comedy, because who doesn't like some comedy in their movie?
Yeah. Now that you mentioned like DC and Marvel movies, I'm going to be completely honest to say I did not enjoy any of the live-action new Batman ones. Not any of them. I thought that Heath Ledger's Joker was really good, but I don't care about any of those movies. None of those movies hit any notes that made me want to care about Batman. The only thing that really made me want to care about Batman was the animated series back in the day, Justice League back in the day, and Batman Beyond. That was it. Those were the only Batmans that I was like, yeah, I can fuck with this Batman. And the Batman in the video games, like, that's it. Those movies, I don't know why people like them so much. I legitimately don't know why people could spend, those movies were long, too. Those shits were long. Boring to me, man. Most of it, I'm just sitting here going, I don't care. I don't care. And then it's just oh, Batman. And then they fucking retcon his character and he's using machine guns and shit and fucking actually murdering people in the recent ones. It's just like, what are you doing? Like, this is not what I wanted. I know I said it was boring. I didn't say give him a fucking machine gun and an AK-47 so I let him blast them people. Like, that's not what I wanted.
Yeah, so the fucking live action Batman movies,
They're so dry to me, man.
You enjoy the movies mainly for the bad guy.
Yeah,
honestly.
You don't even enjoy Batman, and that's what I went in for. Like, oh, Batman, and I was just like, man, this Batman is whack.
I feel like they make Batman such a 2D character in the live action movies. Like, he's only this. Like, in
no nuances.
Dark Knight trilogy, he's basically like a fucking James Bond Batman.
Boring, dude.
Yeah, and then like
so boring. I don't know why people. I get y'all can like that shit. Cool, whatever.
Yeah.
Just don't be like, oh, you didn't like that? Like, no, I didn't like it. It's just not. It's boring, man. Like I know someone who thought Breaking Bad is boring. Like I was like, hey, did you watch it? They're like, I tried. I thought it was boring, and I'm like, that's fair. I'm not going to try to convince you that it's not. It's a slow build, but it's, to me, it hits the notes where it needs to. And it's like, it has a lot of very subtle moments and shit like that. And I guess that's how the Batman movies were. But for me, it was just straight boring. Like, none of the notes hit with me. And I was just like, fuck these movies. Then they gave him an AK-47 and shit. And I'm just like, what are you doing?
Oh, man.
Martha!
The DC Cinematic Universe Batman is so garbage.
Martha!
Because they tried to establish...
My mom!
They tried to establish Batman.
Mom.
They tried to establish the whole universe at the point of Batman's career that's so late in Batman's career where he doesn't give a fucking shit anymore. Yeah. And it makes no fucking sense.
Why are they establishing the fucking Justice League when Batman could not give a fuck about anything right now? Why are they establishing the Justice League now?
I think they really just wanted to try to find an excuse for fucking Superman and Batman to fight, like in the comics. But that was in
just rip off the fucking Injustice games then. At least that shit had a somewhat interesting storyline to it.
The DC Cinematic Universe is so garbo right now. Like,
the fucking animated shit from DC is fucking fire, though.
Exactly.
Holy shit, it's fire. God. Oh man, it's so good. I forgot what I watched recently. It was a Batman one, and I nutted. I was like, this is what I want.
Did you watch the Samurai Batman movie?
No, but I heard about it.
It looks cool.
There's so many good... Did you hear about the Marvel anime shit that they did years ago? There's like Iron Man and shit, yeah.
Yes, the Wolverine and Iron Man, and they did a Blade one, I think. I watched them. They were pretty fucking slow and boring.
Yep. I remember watching some of it, and I was like, why did I stop watching it? And that makes sense. I was bored, and I said no more.
They were so serious and gritty.
Like Marvel is good at their live action, but their animated shit is more miss than hit.
Yeah.
And DC is the opposite. DC should focus on their animated shit. DC's animated shit is fucking untouchable, man. Shit's too good.
Yeah.
Shit is fucking perfect.
They should just
Marvel's is okay. The only thing DC I remember out of Marvel that I liked was like X-Men Evolution. That shit was fucking great.
What are you talking about, X-Men Evolution? The show?
Yeah, I think that's what it was called. Wasn't it? Let me see.
I don't know.
It was an animated series on Cartoon Network. X-Men.
Cartoon Network, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah, it was.
What?
Yeah, there it is. X-Men Evolution. That shit was fire.
Huh.
It's probably before your time.
Probably.
You don't remember it.
Baby.
It came out in 2000, bruh.
Huh.
2000 to 2003, you baby.
You see, I know the old X-Men 80s cartoon.
Fuck that shit.
Fucking, did you hear about the recent Suicide Squad stuff with James Gunn?
No.
So you know James Gunn is directing the new Suicide Squad movie. He's going to direct that movie before he directs Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Okay.
So the new Suicide Squad movie, it's not a sequel to the other Suicide Squad movie. It's its own thing. It's a fucking retcon
of the original.
The retcon in the original. Original doesn't exist anymore. It's just the new Suicide Squad movie that James Gunn's movie called The Suicide Squad.
Are they gonna have the characters, the same characters?
I think the only same character is Harley Quinn. I think they're having Deadshot.
I was gonna say they need Deadshot. Deadshot's like an established member of the Suicide Squad.
Deadshot is not played by Will Smith. He's played by Idris Elba. I forget who else he said is going in it. I don't know. I mean, I didn't like Will
I'm not
Smith
even
as
saying
Deadshot.
why Will Smith, or I'm just like, why are these?
What?
I just don't understand.
I don't understand either.
Why are they establishing this motherfucker? Why are they establishing Deadshot as a black dude? I just don't get it.
Is he not black?
No, not from what I remember.
Let me look.
That's what I'm saying. Why? Deadshot is always a white dude for me. I gotta look shit up.
Let me just look at Deadshot.
Deadshot, from what I remember, was always some white dude.
Yeah, he is some white dude.
He's just some white dude.
I think they're doing forced representation.
My favorite kind of representation, forced. My absolute favorite kind of representation is forced, right? Yeah. You like to be represented just by them fucking retconning a character? Like Nick Fury? Yeah, but we ain't gonna talk about that. No, we don't talk about Marvel. Yeah, you stay over there. No.
We don't talk about that.
I mean,
actually, technically, the black Nick Fury is the son of the white Nick Fury.
He's the son?
He's the son of the white Nick Fury.
What the fuck is going on here? Can somebody help? Alright, I'm back. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, like, I think there's a thing called color washing, where they just take a white character and they put a person of color in that role just for representation reasons.
Yeah, but nobody talks about that. They talk about whitewashing way more.
Yeah, whitewashing's way worse.
Definitely,
I think
color washing definitely happens. And I'm always like, why is this happening? Why don't they just establish an already black or person of color character into this role or whatever you want, or just make a new one? Why do they gotta take what's established and then change it so drastically? It's like I don't care either way. I mean, I don't really give a shit either way, but it's like, what's the point? I get the idea is just like, oh, we don't have enough of these characters. Well, make new ones.
Exactly.
Oh, but these are established and important, so we gotta just shoehorn them. That just makes Superman black by now. Just do it. Do that shit. Just do it. I want to see how much people get mad. Black Batman. Let's get it.
So it's like
something like Spider-Man makes sense because there's like a billion of them, and they're not retconning the old ones. But you're just straight retconning these characters to make them a different color is like, what are you doing?
It's like so many people.
And it's bad on the other side too. Like, why are you just making this character white now? This doesn't make sense. What are you doing? Why are you changing X to Y in any? And you can just change X and Y to anything. Like when the Black Ranger was black and the Yellow Ranger was
Asian.
Yellow, excuse me.
Was yellow. You're racist with Asian people, sir.
Oh no. But like the Black Ranger was black and the Yellow Ranger was Asian, and then they decided to change that up. Blue. They fucking swapped them. Like, no, keep it racist. Keep it. You know what you were doing.
Oh, I'm mad. I forgot to talk about the live-action Dumbo movie. Listen, I'm just gonna say real fast, they need to keep the racism in the new live-action Dumbo movie. I want them crows to be black, and I want the main one to be named Jim Crow, just like the original.
Oh man, this episode is the best. I like this. This one's really good. Shit.
But yeah, for the Netflix Iron Fist show, so many people were mad that Iron Fist wasn't Asian.
I was kind of tight about that shit too.
It's like, he's white in the fucking comics.
Yeah, that's true.
You guys are the people who want him to be Asian, I think they're technically kind of racist just because he's a martial artist that was trained by monks in the mountains. He has to be Asian because of that? What? Oh, Doctor Strange was trained by a monk in fucking Tibet or Nepal or whatever. He has to be Asian too.
I think some people actually did have a problem with Doctor Strange's mentor because
the mentor was
just a white woman. Chick.
Yes, and I think it's supposed to be an old Asian dude.
Dude, yeah. Something
I
like
thought
that.
she did great as the role, but yeah, it should have stayed the same.
It should have stayed the same, yeah.
It should have stayed the same. Like, they did
They retconned some
that.
weird shit to have some weird representation or lack of representation.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't make sense to her. She was the fucking sensei or whatever the fuck either, because everybody else in that monk temple was Asian people. Why was she just some random ass white chick who's the master? Weird. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Just give me some old Asian dude.
What? Might as well have Scarlett Johansson as the fucking master, then.
Yeah, that shit didn't make any sense. That shit just...
It really didn't.
Oh, man. I remember that Iron Fist shit. People were tight about Iron Fist.
He's a fucking white guy in the comics. Shut up! You don't need a forced representation. There's other Asian people in there.
Yeah, but the idea is that it's like Asian people don't get enough love anyways, so might as well just change them because, you know.
So dumb. So dumb. Forced representation is dumb.
Oh, man. But you need
your own. You need representation, I agree. But just changing people just to force some representation is kind of toxic.
But some people don't see it as forced. They see it as necessary, and so other people can get that representation.
You can easily make new characters. There's plenty of POCs. Or have
established characters like Static motherfucking Shock.
Static
bitch.
Static Shock. Sorry, I had a stroke for a moment. But Static Shock is hype. Where's my Static Shock movie?
Give
DC.
me some Static Shock, motherfuckers. That show was fucking great. That shit was so good.
It was good. I don't understand his flying electric disc, but yeah.
That's fine. It's fine.
He just floated on a disc of electricity or something. It's fine.
It's fine. Don't question it, motherfucker.
The Static Shock was fucking
Shock. Lit. Black Lightning. Whatever the fuck. Give me maybe some dark characters. Make some dark characters. Spawn live action was played by a black dude. Bring Spawn back.
Well, yeah, is it? I think Spawn is definitely a black person, isn't he?
In like actual lore, maybe I don't know. Man. I just remember him being played by a black dude in the live action movies when I was a kid.
I believe they're making another movie.
Better be the same black dude who played him in the first place.
The same black dude?
I said I better be.
I mean,
I don't remember who it is because I don't know actors well, but I remember someone in my family was just like nut every time she saw him, and I was like, "Calm down, damn." He was like, "No, he's Spawn and he's sexy," and I'm just like, "All right, damn, okay." I just think he's badass. Like I ain't looking at him like that.
They didn't color wash back then, so I'm pretty sure he was a black guy.
I mean,
Did they color wash back then?
Maybe we just don't know about it. You know,
we don't know about it.
And people didn't get mad about it because no one really cared because they're just like it's a fictional character. Who gives a shit what color they are? Which is a fair way of thinking about shit. We like to be mad about shit for no reason, but hey, this is the point of this podcast, at least. We're allowed to be mad.
We're allowed to
concept
be angry
and yell. Which we did a lot of angry yelling today.
Yes, we did. Fuck Disney. But, fuck Disney, fuck Akira Toriyama.
Fuck Akira Toriyama.
Fuck Akira Toriyama.
Fuck Super. I don't care what anyone says. Fuck Super. Super's ass. Anyone who thought that Goku Black was a good villain needs to eat ass.
Oh.
He was okay. He was okay. Nothing touches Frieza. You can't tell me that Frieza's not the best villain. He literally fucking commits genocide. Like, yeah, okay. Cell does it, so does Boo to an extent, but Boo's mindless and Cell's a fusion character. Fucking.
Yes. Okay, so another... So this ain't even color washing, because, so, you know the Titans show, right? Where
the new one. Oh, you're talking about Starfire? Yeah.
It's not color washing because Starfire's race is a made up fucking race of orange people. Yeah, it doesn't matter who fucking plays her.
Yeah. Her character is literally ambiguous. Like she could be anybody.
She's an orange fucking character.
Kind of like Beast Boy. Beast Boy could be pretty much anybody.
Beast Boy can be anybody. I mean,
he can be anybody. Unless he was a white dude before.
I think he was a white dude. His parents were like researchers in like Africa or something.
Oh, okay.
He could have been white. I don't remember.
Dust in him, and then he turned into fucking animals. Okay, that makes sense.
They did.
But Starfire for sure doesn't
Yeah.
need to be she could be anything. I
Starfire
just think
could be
people didn't
fucking
like the
anything.
fact that she looked like a fucking prostitute.
She did look like Chris. No, people didn't like that she was black. All those racists.
Really?
I think they bullied. I think I saw they bullied the actor off fucking Instagram for
Really?
racist stuff. I think so.
That's fucking dumb. I was
Like,
only
people-
like weirded out because she looked like a fucking prostitute.
She did look like a prostitute.
She looked like a prostitute. Fucking Beast Boy just looked like some random nigga who just walked up to them and was like, "Hey, what's going on, guys?" And then Raven just looked like your typical goth chick in high school.
Raven was too emo for me in that
Super,
show.
or whatever she was. Oh,
She-
yeah.
She was just a fucking worthless, scared little girl to me in that trailer. She didn't look appealing at all.
I heard the show was good. I heard it was good though.
I mean, I don't doubt it, but it doesn't look like my cup of tea after the amazing Teen Titans cartoon.
What about Teen Titans Go?
We don't talk. That doesn't exist. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's pretty good too. Even though it's
tried-
good if you don't focus on the fact that the original Teen Titans exists or something like that.
I tried watching it, and I just hate. I think I mainly just hate Robin's character in that show.
Why? What's wrong with
Because
Robin's character?
He's such a stuck-up asshole.
Well, yeah, that's kind of how he was in the original Teen Titans.
But he's so self-centered and holds himself up so highly in that fucking cartoon. It annoys me.
Okay,
And it's
that's
like
fair.
I can't watch it because he ruins just that's his sole character ruins it for me. I don't fucking care if Raven secretly likes My Little Pony or whatever fucking made up show she likes and shit, and she secretly loves cute shit. I don't care. I don't care that Beast Boy and fucking Cyborg are there for comedic relief and just dumbasses and dick around.
Yeah.
I don't care if Starfire's a dumb bimbo. I just care that Robin's a fucking asshole and he treats everyone like shit in that show.
Oh my god. Oh, Teen Titans. Oh, so we say fuck DC. Yeah, we did say. Did we say fuck DC? I know we said fuck Marvel.
I mean,
fuck DC.
I
If we
like
didn't
Marvel. I like Marvel. They need to change it up a bit, but I like Marvel.
Not you, DC. Just DC.
Yeah, fuck
You won't
DC.
understand that, but if he's listening, he'll understand that.
Oh, there's someone named DC.
Yeah,
No, fuck.
I know
DC. Fuck
I know he listens too. So not you, DC. Fuck
Not-
you for your puns, but that's it. But anyways,
But yeah, Marvel Cinematic Universe is
yeah.
DC Cinematic Universe is fucking garbo, except for Wonder Woman.
I heard Aquaman was good.
Yeah, I heard it was watchable.
Yeah,
And
he was
then
basically kind of like Thor, but different. He
I'll
was like
watch it
Surfer
when it's.
Bro.
Yeah, I'll watch it when I mean, Jason Momoa looks pretty thick. But I'll watch it when it's free.
It's not about that nut.
I mean, Jason Momoa is attractive. You can't.
I mean,
Listen.
I don't know who you're talking about because I don't know
Just-
actors. I've established that I don't know any real actors for real.
Jason Momoa is Aquaman.
I mean, yeah, I know, I understand that. I'm just saying I
Uh-huh.
don't like. Yes, I get that. I just can't put a face on that, except for like that one trailer where I saw him fucking surfing in. Like, yeah,
When he fucking jumps from a plane into the desert.
yeah, whatever. Whatever shit.
Aquaman, I could fucking dive bomb into
Wait
a
a minute,
desert.
Justice League, the Justice League movie came out, right?
Yes, years ago. I forget it exists.
Me
because-
too. I legit forgot that existed. Because I remember, the only reason why I remember because I was like, Cyborg exists in that and not in the Teen Titans. He's in the Justice League.
I don't like that they have established characters already. Like, I mean, it's like, people know who those characters are and what the origin is.
They wanted to do their own Avengers too fast.
They did. They rushed it horribly.
Yeah.
Rushed it horribly. Also, Zack Snyder needs to stop making DC movies.
I don't know. Someone needs to take over. Somebody.
So James Gunn needs to take over the whole DC universe. Because
Yeah.
I actually have faith in
They'll
the
just go back to his Twitter and try to find something incriminating.
Oh yeah,
again.
try to find something else. Yeah,
Mhm. They brought him back for Guardians 3. Batista said that he wasn't going to do Guardians if they didn't bring Gunn back.
Yeah.
I remember that. He was so pissed. He was just like,
yeah. Everyone
this is
was
bullshit.
pissed.
Bring him
Batista
back.
was the most pissed,
He was super pissed, man. Him on Twitter was crazy. It was funny reading that.
But yeah, oh my god, Zack Snyder! Ruin these DC Cinematic Universe. Have you seen Batman v Superman?
Good, man. The Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight is not part of the DC Cinematic Universe, that's its own fucking thing! Shut up!
But the Dark Knight DC movies aren't all bad.
I'm talking about the DC Cinematic Universe, which includes the Suicide Squad, Batman v Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Justice League movie, the Dark Knight trilogy.
AK-47 holding Batman. Yeah.
Yeah, AK-47 holding Batman that killed people.
Fucking
But have you seen Batman
shit.
v Superman?
No, and I'm never going to see it because it sounds like shit.
I
first saw
of all,
clips of it and I was upset. I was like,
So
I
first
already
of
don't
all-
like Superman, and I thought the original Superman movie, the new one,
Man of Steel?
whatever one came out was
I think
shit
it's Man of Steel.
because they've established Superman as fucking reckless and uncaring.
Yes.
Fuck that. That's not Superman.
And then he killed
Reckless,
Zod!
uncaring Superman who killed Zod. That's not
Superman
Superman.
doesn't kill! That's the point! That's
and
the
Batman
point!
doesn't use a fucking AK-47, but here we
Well,
are.
The
with
heroes
two
don't...
established characters who don't kill, murdering people.
That's the whole point of this Justice League in the main canon of the comics. They don't kill people!
Both of the main motherfucking characters kill people now because fuck you, we're dark.
Fucking kill people! That's the
No,
whole point
Fucking
of that Justice League.
stupid.
They even in the comics, they looked at all the other Justice Leagues in the universe. They're the Justice Lords because they kill people. Then they're like, we can't kill people. We can't become those assholes.
Yeah.
But nah. In this shitty universe, they're killing people.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, I'm a good guy, but I kill people.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. It doesn't make any goddamn sense.
It really doesn't. Also, Batman v Superman. So the trailers, they showed everything in that movie.
That's why I didn't watch it. Because the trailer
everything.
showed me everything.
They were like, oh, we didn't show everything. There's something else at the end. It's like, there was nothing else. There was nothing else. What? Oh, the little deleted scene they had with whatever the fuck his name is, Doomsday or whatever servant. Okay, or Darkseid. I don't know. No, Darkseid.
Oh, you're talking
servant.
about Darkseid? Yeah.
Yeah, Darkseid servant and whatever. It's like, okay, that's a clip they fucking deleted from the film. But
the extended cut.
The extended cut, yes. But I hate how they ruined Doomsday. Doomsday was
fucking awful. Yeah,
Doomsday is my favorite DC villain because how badass he is.
Okay.
Yes, he's so fucking cool. He's literally just, we made this thing, and we're gonna keep letting it die so it grows stronger. He's basically a saying.
Superman.
No, I mean that wasn't the original purpose. I believe they literally wanted to make It says this group of scientists in another world.
Let's make a Saiyan and do what other Saiyans are too stupid to do and keep killing it and making its power level go up.
Yeah, basically, that's literally Doomsday. It's like he keeps dying or getting his ass beat to evolve stronger so he doesn't get his ass beat or die to that thing. And like his origins were pretty fucking cool and it made sense. And Batman v Superman, fucking Jesse Eisenberg ass Lex Luthor was like, I'm gonna mix my DNA with General Zod's DNA. Oh look, it's Doomsday. Wow, Doomsday's here, everybody. Stupid. How the fuck does mixing twink ass Jesse Eisenberg with General Zod make this big ass hulking gray mass, man? Stupid!
That's a twink ass.
Jesse Eisenberg is a dirty little twink. Lex Luthor was awful in that fucking movie. It's literally like, hey, everyone loves Dark Knight Joker. Well, I'm gonna be bad, but Lex Luthor. I'm gonna be Dark Knight Lex Luthor. He was literally the Joker, but Lex Luthor. It was stupid.
I'm so glad I didn't watch that movie, man.
Lex Luthor's a cocky ass fucking billionaire man. It's like, I have a lot of money. I'm gonna make a lot of shit that'll help me beat the shit out of Superman. Jesse Eisenberg, Lex Luthor is like, hoo hoo I'm gonna ruin everything you love, Superman. I'm gonna make a statement. I'm gonna bomb this place and kill a lot of people. Like, this fucking judge or whatever, they're having a trial, and she, like, makes a joke to this judge or something about, like, piss or something. Makes a joke about piss to this judge, and then they're doing the trial, and the judge is sitting there judging this, doing this court case, and she turns to see a cup of fucking piss that whatever fucking Jesse Eisenberg called, like, fucking grandma's lemonade or something. She turns to it, she sees it, she's like, oh shit, and then the courthouse explodes. You're like, what? This is literally the...
He blew up the courthouse with a cup of piss?
No, there was something with a bomb in a wheelchair, but, like,
man.
That was such a Joker thing to do. And this,
that doesn't sound like a Lex Luthor thing at all.
That really does it. Lex
doesn't.
Luthor's a sophisticated man.
Yeah, he's like a businessman.
And he's a businessman. Jesse Eisenberg literally went off the shits. He had no director. He directed himself in that fucking movie.
Trash.
And became fucking...
he just wanted to do Heath Ledger Joker.
Yeah, he was basically Joker in that movie.
That's
so garbage.
Actually, yeah.
So fucking garbage.
Fuck DC movies, man.
Yeah, fuck DC live-action cinematic universe movies, except for Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman was good. Good movie. I didn't like who played Ares in that movie, but it was a nice twist.
Okay.
It was a good movie. I look forward to the next Wonder Woman movie. Make more women directors. Fuck off. Fuck Zack Snyder. Fuck Zack Snyder.
Alright, are we done here?
I think we're done. We were talking for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, it was a long one this time.
Long time.
Stretch.
Not allowed.
Alright, let's go with the outro shit.
Okay, thank you guys for listening to Always Angry and Yelling.
Follow us on Twitter at Yelling Always. Find us on Patreon, Always Angry and Yelling, YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes, Spotify, Google Music, all the same thing, Always Angry and Yelling.
We got a lot of things for whatever you prefer.
Exactly. It's all over the place. This has been Quasi and my co-host here.
Robert.
Thank you for listening once again. And scene.
Ugh.
Night.